Hey guys, so the bed behind me, falling over, the bed behind me had my tomatoes in it, and as you can see, they are done. We've had a couple of frosts now, so I'm not going to get anything more. I'm going to show you what I do when my crop in a garden bed has finished, and yeah, I'm going to let this bed rest for a little while because the potting soil that I put in there to when I filled it was really not good. It's the I forget the brand, I'll put it in the comments. It was a pretty cheap one from Bunnings. When I opened the bags, it smelled disgusting, so I wasn't sure how it was going to go, to be honest. The crops that were in there did not do well. I had tomato, basil, a couple of ginger plants, and some okra. Only a couple of each. It was a bit of an experiment. But yeah, it didn't go very well. So I'm gonna give this garden bed a rest. I'm gonna basically just chop everything down. I'll leave the roots in the soil. I'll mix it around a little bit. And then I'm going to put some sea salt and some worm juice. It's like worm castings mixed with water, whatever they do. So I'm gonna put some of that in, and then I'll put a good cover of straw over the top, and then I'm just gonna leave it alone. After maybe a month or so, what I'll do is I will take the straw off. I'll just put it to the side. I'll take the straw off. I'll fill the top level because, as you can see, the bed has dropped down a decent amount. So because of that, I'll just put in another layer of compost. I'll put the straw back on over the top, and then I'll leave it again pretty much until spring. So yeah, here we go. Oh, I've got to cut the trusses down as well because they have been up for a little while. Oh, sorry, spiders. Alright. I don't mind if a bit of this string stays in, but I'll try to get most of it. I've got a bed next door that's a bit of an experiment as well, so I can chuck the string in there, or I can reuse any longer bits. Alright, I think that's about it. Oh no, we've got a bit up here. So it's pretty likely that there will be tomato seeds that stay in here. I don't mind, it's fine. They can grow next year. Tomatoes kind of do whatever they want to do anyway. There's actually a couple of little leeks growing here. That's literally as far as they've gotten. I don't even know how they're still alive. There's another little one there. I might make a little well around them in the in the straw. If they want to grow that way, they can grow. Otherwise, too bad. I don't care. So I'm just trying to chop these tomato vines up a bit. I also have kikuyu, which is growing through everything, driving me nuts. Great for animals, not so great in a garden or near a garden. That's been a constant struggle as well. Oh, got another bit of string. So yeah, I try to pull the kikuyu out. If I can get all the roots, good. Otherwise, hopefully the straw will smother it. Probably won't, but you know, whatever. A little string. Sticks. A bit more string over here. That can stay up there. Another stick. Never ending battle with this stuff. It grew in underneath the garden, just made its way up. I had black plastic down next to the garden, it still didn't work. Like, this one here is growing through the side from inside the bed. I'm just gonna dig down and try and get that guy out. Because I'm done. Hopefully you can actually hear me, who knows. I don't really do videos like this very often. I'd like to do more. I probably will. Alright. I like trying to keep as much as I can, like I haven't done a very good job here. But I like to try and keep the roots of like tomato plants and things like that in the soil. It just makes, you know, good aeration. The worms and stuff find little homes in there. Yeah, when you're trying to put nutrients back into the soil, any green matter is probably going to be good. This here is actually the okra. It did alright this year. I've never actually grown it before, so maybe I'll just leave them and see if they pop back up in springtime. Yeah, I don't really know how they work. But yeah, I'll do the same thing that I'm going to do with the leeks. I'll hoe sort of and mix this everywhere else, sort of through the middle between the plants, and then give it the sea salt and the worm castings, and then I'll cover it with the straw, and hopefully that will be all good. Alright. Yep, got a tag from my tomatoes. Get that out of there. Alright. So as you can see, like, it's still really loose, the soil. It's just, oh man, I can't even describe the smell when I opened the bags, but yeah, it was like rotten, so never again. Lesson learned on that one, but this little guy, I don't know how these are gonna go, but oh, god damn it, there's my, I might even put them in over here. Like, there's heaps of, what's the white stuff called again? Is it mycelium? There's heaps of that, so I don't know, it can't be that bad, right? Maybe it just needs a bit more time, and it'll come good. Alrighty, let's plant him in there. Actually, he was in a little jiffy pot, so I might even take him out of that and see how he likes it. Might do it to the others as well. I don't have any really good compost at the moment. Not much I can do about that. It's really dry because I haven't bothered watering it or anything because I knew the frosts were coming and they would all, you know, die anyway, so I kind of just left them be. More tomato tags. So it is pretty dry. Yeah. The other end's not too bad. Actually, I was watering the other end a bit more. There was still some basil in there that I was using. And yeah. Alright. Yeah, the watering can. So I've already got us some soul mix. I just planted some potatoes down the end, so I put some of that there. Yeah, I don't know if putting sea salt stuff in here is gonna help anyone or anything other than the kaiku. But gardening is all an experiment to me. So I just do whatever I feel like doing and let that be that. Now I'm going to give this a pretty good watering, and then once I put the straw on, I'll water over the top of the straw as well. I might even break up some of these bigger lumps by hand a bit before I put the straw on. Yuki. Come on. She's not keen. Come here. Come on. She's like, you're holding a hose, Mom. I don't want to come over there. Not a fan of the hose. Oh, I am tired. I just did a whole afternoon of hoeing and fixing water troughs this morning. So it's been a big day, and tomorrow will probably be just as big. I want to start trying to I have a new horse coming soon, and I want to build sort of a little obstacle course to start teaching him with. I think that will be really good. Alright, that's probably enough. Alright, let's try and spread some of this. Oh god, no wonder these guys aren't alive. I'm just destroying them. Oh, that stuff's gotta go. build up a nice base around him. Try and break up some of these clumps. See, there's a lot of stuff underneath here because I haven't watered for so long that's, God damn it, I put a little spring on in here, didn't I? Oh, there goes that. Oh, there he is. Sorry, buddy. You are probably not gonna survive. I apologize. Oh well. Yes, it's me. Chaos. Bit of ginger. See, the thing that I'm noticing in this bed as I'm going through here, there are no worms. All my other beds, you like literally lift any dirt and there's just worms everywhere. This bed, no worms, and there hasn't been right from the start. I think that soil from Bunnings, just avoid it. I know it's tempting because it's cheap, and when you have to fill raised beds, you need to use so much soil. So I was just trying to be a little bit sneaky. It didn't work. I don't recommend it. Yeah, just pay the extra couple of bucks and get something good. It's hard where I live because I can't get truckloads of compost delivered, or I haven't found any like so far anyway, so I do what I can. Alright, so we're gonna put the straw on pretty deep. Let's make our little ring around our little guys here. That'll be okay. That'll be okay. They'll sort themselves out now. And then the same over here. So yeah. I want it to be nice and deep. I want to try to discourage any weeds, which, you know, it's pretty impossible. I could use cardboard, but yeah, I'm not going to. I used pretty much all of my cardboard up already. Alright, I lost track of my little guy again. No, he's here. He's alright. Okay. Yeah, all good. Like I said, I'm going pretty thick, and I know I'm probably going to have creatures come and move in and live here, but I don't really care. It's going to be the same under where I've just put in a bed. For spring, but yeah. It is what it is, and I don't mind. I think that the little creatures deserve a winter home too. Alright. So the water will help the bed retain moisture as well, and it'll break down as well, all the bits that are making contact with the soil. After it's good and wet, I'll go around and I'll press it down. And yeah, it'll break down, create nutrients for the soil. Hopefully some worms and stuff move in. Yeah, like I said, I'll check in a month or so, and yeah, go from there. All done. So that's all done. Yeah, see how it goes. Hopefully it turns out well, and it'll be a nice nutrient dense home for my plants come springtime. Yeah, bye guys.